It's sometimes not easy to differentiate coletillas and estribillos in flamenco. It's because they have a lot of things in common, but they also have many differences. It is really important for all of us to understand this because it directly impacts the way we dance, we play, we sing, we improvise, or we create in flamenco. Hi, this is Guillermo Guillen for FlamencoMAPS. Welcome to my channel. Whether you dance flamenco, you sing, you play guitar, or you just want to understand how it works, today we'll see differences between coletillas and estribillos. You know that in flamenco, we build a cante, a toque, or a baile with different construction bricks, different Legos. And we have cante Legos, we have toque Legos, and baile Legos. The main cante Legos are the letras, and in some palos, after a letra comes attached another Lego that can be a coletilla or an estribillo. There are already videos available on what is a letra, what are the differences between a letra and a coletilla, and what exactly is an estribillo. Knowing the difference between coletillas and estribillos will tell us precisely what we can expect from them, what options the singer has, what different processing, what possibilities of interaction, what kind of playground we are playing on, because it's not the same playground if we are in a coletilla or in an estribillo. First, let's see what a coletilla and an estribillo have in common. Both coletillas and estribillo usually come after a letra. Both are generally shorter than a letra. And both use melodies that are usually shorter and simpler than the letras. They are not very melismatic, they are easy to sing and easy to remember. So now let's have a look to the differences. An estribillo belongs to the world of songs. An estribillo is the chorus, the refrain of a song. Most of the popular songs have their own estribillo, like Staying Alive, Billie Jean, or Como el Agua. Flamenco is confusing because you can find the estribillo of Como el Agua obviously throughout the original song Como el Agua, but you can also find it alone in a traditional cante por tango without any other part of the song Como el Agua. Estribillos can be taken out of their original context. As independent Legos, they lose their connection because they came from another specific song that was telling another specific story. This is a flamenco way of using estribillos. Coletillas have a slight taste of folkloric or popular songs because they come from there, like the coletillas or juguetillos de alegría remind us the jota aragonesa. They are elements that migrated long time ago to the traditional flamenco context, and now they belong to the world of Cante. They are part of the whole interactive modular system of flamenco. Since most songs have a known composer, in general we know what song an estribillo comes from, who composed it and who sang it for the first time. Like Staying Alive, written, composed and sung by the Bee Gees, or Como el Agua, sung by Camarón de la Isla but written and composed by Pepe de Lucia. We usually don't know where coletillas come from, who wrote their lyrics and who composed their melodies. Often we refer to which singer sings them or who made them popular. But if I'm talking about a coletilla de la Niña de los Peines, it doesn't mean that she composed and wrote it. The estribillo is the core of the song. If you remember something from a song, it's usually the chorus, the estribillo, not the verse. It is usually the most important part, the most awaited moment, the pillar, the ID card of the song, musically, but also in terms of meaning. The chorus gives meaning to the whole song. The lyrics of the verses gravitate around those of the chorus. The coletillas in Cante are sort of secondary short letras, that's why we call them coletillas, little tales. At the level of the meaning of the lyrics, there is generally no relation between the meaning of the letra and the coletilla attached. We also find this concept, for example, in jarchas mozárabes. We'll have to talk about that another day. An estribillo is a unique composition, a unique combination of melody and lyrics that belong to one specific song. You won't find the melody of Como el Agua with the lyrics of Staying Alive. Staying alive. There are no standards models for estribillos. Every estribillo is a different text, a different poem, since they are unique compositions for unique songs. As for the sung letras, the sung coletillas are combinations. There is a repertoire of traditional lyrics for coletillas and traditional melodies for coletillas. and we combine them together as we do with the letras. I explain this in this video. It means that you can swap, you can exchange melodies and lyrics. There are standard poetic written forms for the coletillas depending on the palo, and this is precisely why and how you can swap lyrics and melodies. Therefore, we can find coletillas with the same lyrics but different melodies, or with the same melody but different lyrics.
Vente conmigo, chiquilla, ay, vente conmigo. Y a tu madre le dice que soy tu primo. Una tórtola canta ay, en un almendro. Y en su cante decía, ah, viva mi dueño.
Or same lyrics but different melodies in different palos.
¡Qué disparate! Que yo te quiera igual que antes.
Ay, qué disparate, que yo te quiera y como de antes.
Qué disparate, qué disparate.
Flamenco singers, knowing the traditional forms, they can write their own lyrics and paste them on traditional melodies. It will work, so communication, improvisation will work.
Alonso es mi nombre, por si lo quieren saber. De raza gitana soy, de la cabeza los pies. Nací en la calle La Fuente, y el chiclanero me crié. Y en un barrio muy gitano, orgulloso estoy de él.
In traditional flamenco, you'll find estribillo mostly in the most festive palos, the most social palos. Sevillana, rumba, tangos, especially tangos extremeños, el garrotín, bulería, and fandango de Huelva. Obviously, we find estribillos in cantes and bailes, but it's also interesting to note that we find estribillos alone in toques, in guitar solos, without any other cante elements, without letras and without coletilla.
Antonio que bien me baila y su recuerdo me encoge el alma. Mi primo Antonio que bien me baila, ay, 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 que bien me baila.
Coletillas exist mostly in the big palos, the big family of the cantinas. See, Alegría de Cádiz, Romera, Mirabra, personal cantinas, caracoles, and many times in this big family we call coletillas juguetillos, little toys. And we'll find many coletillas por bulería and sometimes por solea. To conclude, para rematar a cante por solea. In most palos there are just no coletillas at all. There are no coletillas por siguería and there are no coletillas in the big families of fandangos like all the malagueñas, granaína, levante, fandango de Huelva. Remember that the original function of a chorus of an estribillo is to be sung or danced at the same time by a group of people all together. Therefore, a chorus is always sung the same way as it exists in the original song, with the same melody, the same structure, the same lyrics. It cannot be adapted or customized in real time, because if everybody does their own version, then it makes it very difficult to sing or dance all together. An estribillo is like a block, it is usually always sung the same way, and it doesn't offer the full range of variation and transformation that you can apply to a letra or a coletilla. If we do something with estribillos in flamenco, it usually repeats them several times or in a loop. For coletillas, there are many possible variations, many possible processing, combining different melodies and different lyrics in different ways. And then infinity of interpretive modifications, modifying slightly the melody, changing words, adding words, changing the syntax, the order of the words, stretching, cutting, repeating. This is another advantage that flamenco gives. Since we can adapt, change everything, we can adapt a coletilla to our taste, to our capacity, to our voice. And this is possible because a flamenco singer usually sings alone, not in a choir. New estribillos are created every day, every time a new song comes out. If we don't know the song, we probably won't know the estribillo. Time will tell if it will become popular and enter the traditional flamenco repertoire. When we say traditional, it means must be known by everyone. Singers in order to sing them, the guitarists in order to accompany them, and the dancers in order to dance them. Many estribillos coming from no flamenco songs are so often used and sung that they enter the traditional flamenco repertoire. They can therefore appear in a traditional cante or baile, like the famous Caray, 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 which is in its origin an estribillo de Tanguillo de Carnaval, from the Carnaval de Cádiz of the year 1912. It became very popular and sung by many artists, like La Niña de los Peines.
Y con el caray, que caray, caray, y que fiesta más grande van a hacer caer, que la hambre y la vamos a sentir, y que mire usted qué gracia tiene este país.
Que con el ay, caray, 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 que mira usted qué gracia que tiene mi caray. Que ni la hambre que la vamos a sentir, que mira usted qué gracia, que mira usted qué arte que tiene, que mira usted qué gracia tiene este país.
And it's still sung today in most of the bailes por alegría in the part Bulería de Cádiz. We are therefore all supposed to know these estribillos and be able to dance them or accompany them. It is really rare to see new coletillas appear precisely for this reason, because they are the fruit of a long selection process. To be integrated to the traditional repertoire, they need to be selected, approved, and sung by generations of singers. Musical Darwinism. Coletillas are part of the traditional repertoire, and we need to know them in order to be able to anticipate them while remaining alert to any modification that will happen in real time. Be able to react to the different interpretive possibilities. What makes it even more interesting and confusing is that estribillos can turn into coletillas and coletillas into estribillos. We'll see specific examples of this in an upcoming video. And that's it for today. I hope it could help. Thank you so much for watching. If it helped, you can also help me by liking this video, sharing it to the world, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, and also go and visit FlamencoMAPS.com, where I explain my classes, my courses, and my way of teaching flamenco. I see you there. Till then, don't forget, learn flamenco, play palmas, listen to Cante, and have fun.